morning, everyone. My name is Runqiao. I'm the Artistic Director of Kirov Academy here in Washington, D.C. Another beautiful morning, a little windy outside, the nation's capital, but beautiful morning. Let's start of this very special day with a good ballet class. Okay? Ready? Take a deep breath. Fifth position. And one, rush, 2, 3, and 4, and chest forward, head back, and 7, 8. First combination, 2 hands on the bar. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, swing to the front, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, swing to the back, 6, 7, 8. Left side, side first, side. Very important, head all the way away from the leg to the left. 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, 6, 7, and 8. Arm from the side. 1, 2, 3, elbow change. And convert back, all the way up to the side. The other arm. 2, 3, hand, wrist change. Convert back. Second, open. Pull the bar forward, all the way back. Make sure the third position, the hands on top of your head. Don't deviate the position. Arm go with the head. Second, forward, back. Second, plie, roll up, lift, little bounce, and we finish. Okay? Nice and easy. Really feel your floor, okay? Preparation. Let's move forward to plie. Let's do the out arms. The elbow out. Demi élongé. We'll do 1. Come up 2. Plie 3. Open 4. And grand plie 6, 7. Second position, arm down. Same thing. Demi élongé. 1. Not so high. 1 and 2. Elbow out 3 and 4. Grand plie 6, 7, and fourth position. Open away from the bar. Arm down. Same thing. 1 and 2. Head out and open. This time arm go through third position. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Grand plie 6, 7, and 8. Now let's do port de bras. And forward. 2, 3. Focus, follow the hand. And 4. Continue, follow the hand. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Reach back. 1, 2, 3. Change your arm away from the bar. 6, 7. Relevate. 8. When you're ready, go to balance. Hold, hold, hold. When you're ready, when I tell you to do so, beautiful élongé. A V shape. Not back, not forward, to the side. That's it. Now elbow almost doesn't move. Elbow initiate the movement, finish by the hand. 45 degrees. All you have to do is come back and finish like that. Okay? Good. First position, please. So we talked about the demi élongé. Initiate with your elbow, finish with your hand. And come in, still initiate with your elbow, finish with your hand. Essentially, it's this movement right here. Same idea, third position. Elbow out, elbow left side. And elbow, elbow up. Foot ground. Follow the hand. Turn. Change. Follow the hand. Elbow. Good. All right. Everybody okay? All right. Let's do one more time. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is your 5. This is your 6, 7, and 8. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 5th, 5th. Side, 5th, side, 5th, 5th. Inside back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and continue directly to the left side. We'll have front, 5th, front, 5th, 5th. Side, 5th, side, 5th, 5th. Inside front, front, 5th, front, 5th, 5th. And very important, 4th position. We talked about 4th position before, not so big. This is your 5. Now watch the back heel. This is your 6, 5th, 5th, 5th. On the dog. Okay? Feel your weight in your plie on the ground. Okay? Put your bottom in, shoulders roll back, chin up. Preparation. Right and left together, please. Back. 8. Last time. Good. Shake it off. So one more time, do a little faster. Let's do 3 to the front, accent in. We do fit, fit, fit. Now inside leg. Could it be a fifth? You see, I show my heel. Could it be a fifth? Could it be a fifth? Side, 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 same thing inside. Back and front. Back, 2, 3, and 1, and 2. We have 3 to the side, 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 side. Repeat, side, side, side. Back, 2, 3, and 1, and 2. Side, 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 and front, and back. Front, 2, 3, and front, and back, front, back, front. It's about the fifth position, you guys. Both legs working equally. Perhaps one is visible, but the inside, the one that's not seen, that does not mean it's not working, actually working harder. My teacher always told me, your working leg, it's for the audience to see. Yeah? Beautiful extension, articulation, expressiveness. But your supporting side, it's yours. You don't give that away. That's yours. Okay? So one is to the front, to the audience. The other, you have to keep it to yourself. Ready? Let's do tongues, okay? Good. Okay. Arm and up. Left. Alright. I feel like I'm warming up entire body, including my neck, my shoulder, my sternum, of course my core, everything. So sometimes we have tendency to think the bar is only for the legs. We so concentrate and focus on the workings of our legs. But in contrary, the bar is a great opportunity for us to work on incorporation of the entire body. That's what we were talking about for previous several classes, port de bras, the importance of port de bras. ballet is about port de bras, especially for female ladies, students, dancers out there. It is about your port de bras. Okay, don't ever forget that. A dance in ballet without port de bras, it's not complete. Yeah? And the port de bras has to be correct, has to be deliberate, and it has to be more than you think you need in order for the audience to understand what you do. Okay? Let's move forward to envelope and develope. Okay? So we have fifth position. We do out and in. Do you see when my leg goes out right away? I will never do this. Never. Shoulders back. 1 and 2. To the side. 1 and 2. To the back. 1 and 2. To develop it to the side. Polish up to the side like this. Okay, then to the back. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And side. And side. Twice through. Second time unrelevant. Down. And in. Side. And in. Back. And in. I stay on relevant. And out. And out. Plie. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Inside, inside. The leg is pretty high. Yeah, pretty high. Starting to push your range at this moment already if you're warm enough for it. Okay, let's always listen to your body. Ready? Left hand on the wall, please. Humbling experience. Seemingly so nothing to it. I'm sweating internally. Left. Now, one thing I want to say, when you fall back, right? Everybody doing that. Make sure your arm doesn't do this. I see it all the time. This arm always connect with your shoulder. Elbow, hand, shoulder. So when I go back, I don't move. I go with my body. Yeah? You don't leave it. You connect it. Connect it with your back. Remember that your back is connecting your arm. If you do that, your arm will never feel tired because it is being controlled, it is being held, it is being supported by your back. Okay? Left, please. PK, PK, PK to the side. Fifth and up, up, back. PK and 2, up, up, all the way to the front this time. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, and back, back, side, side, 2, side, side, front, front, 2, PK, PK this time all the way to the back. Then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At that moment, you count 5, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so watch my PKs. PK, PK, side, side. Yeah, side, side, back. This is hard. Don't do this, everyone. Watch, it's like a bounce of golf ball, like this. Bounce, bounce, and bounce. It goes up, 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 back, up, back. Then to the back, up, up, up to the front. Then watch my toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nice and stern. Energetic, clear. Higher than 25 degrees, about 45 degrees. Let's go. I feel great. I feel such a release in a seemingly very restricted movement. I guess that's what beauty about ballet. The restriction, the limitation, the structure, it provides you with the freedom. Now, the freedom without structure is just kind of a mess. The freedom only has its value if there's a structure, there's a limitation. Yeah? Think about that. Never wanted to be so philosophical, but sometimes I go there. Left. Stand up. That's another philosophical thing. Stand up. Ready? Great. Alright, moving right along, guys. Let's do rond de jambe. Let's do after preparation. We're going to play 1, 2, to the back, 3, and 4. Coup de pied. And 5. Reach back, 6, 7, 8. And scrape the floor. 1, knees open, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7. 7, 8. Just like that. Then we do back, fifth. Emphasis devant. And fifth. And 5. And 6, 7, 8. Scrape the floor. 1. This time I want to reach behind you. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Hold 6, 7, and 8. Open away from the bar. Side, forward. Side, back, en face. Come to the side. À la seconde. Passez, plié, relevé. And we finish. Okay? So the put bras is slow enough, you can just follow me. Basically goes to the side, forward. Side, back, in plié, tendu to the side. Huge circle. Inside the bar. Lift to à la seconde. Passez, plié, arabesque. Relevé. Okay? One more time, very quickly. Front, susu. Back, susu. And perhaps the most important element right here. Could it be an N5, open 6, 7, 8. And scrape the floor. 1. Knee open 2. Écarté derrière 3 and 4. Through tendu lift. I need you to hold that position. That's a grand jeté position. And tendu. Back, susu, front, susu, and back and front, 7, 8, and scrape the floor. 1, reach back 2 as far as long as possible. 2, 3, and 4, and kick, and 2, tendu. Okay? Alright. Incorporation, your head and shoulders. Okay, please. First position. The kick is like a shock to your body. See, your body just it knows how to deal with it. Yeah, that's what trust your training is all about. Don't hold back. Kick. Your body knows how to handle, how to support. That's such a movement. Okay? It has to know now. So when you do a jeté in the center, jeté to the center, or head, be there naturally. Teacher doesn't have to remind us, okay, watch your head. Where else are you going to go? That's where you need to be. Of course the head is going to be here. You don't have to think about it. So when you go to let your teachers to coach you, to prepare you for a competition, they don't really have to talk about this. Because this is where you need to go, of course. You know, can't think of otherwise. it comes from here. Create a good habit. Okay? Left. Thank you very much. That was great. Let's do fondue. Let's do fondue front, plie open to the side. Fondue side, plie to arabesque. Fondue back, plie to the side, N5, N6, N7, and 8. On the left side. 1 and 2, plie leg up, 4. 1 and 2, plie leg up, 4. Plie 2, leg up to the side, N5, N6, 7, 8, and finish. Okay? Ready? Fondue front. Look what happens if I don't lift this leg. You see? It drops. To avoiding that, you have to deliberately lift leg. Now when I go to releve, I don't come down, I stay to the side. You see? Always progression, always progressive. Never from high to low. It's always from low to high. Now you can restart. That does not mean I'm going to go here. No. I restart the idea. It's a repeat. Up, and up. I restart the idea. Yeah? It's like that. Take a breath. Have to come in, then go out. Have to come in and out. Left side, please. Wonderful. Let's shake off. Let's do frappe. Let's do coup de pied. Front, 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 front. Side, 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 side. Coup de pied back, beautiful little wing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Watch my head. In and up, and up, and up. Stay on relevant now. Back, 2, 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 1, 2, 3. Front, 2, 1, 2, 3. Head, back, 2. Head up, front, step. And little élargé. Finish. Okay? Alright. First time on flat. On the way back, you stay on releve. Okay? Take a deep breath, please. Ready? Okay, good. Head down, head up, head, head. Don't be afraid. Open, open, April. Neck open. Yeah, don't be afraid. Envision yourself as much bigger than who you are. Your presence, your spirit, your physical capacity, much bigger. Your space is out there. Yeah? Ready? good. Let's do Runqiao en l'air. Let's do out, in and out, in and out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Hold 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Down and up, down and out, 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 out. Watch. 1, 2, and 3. Hold 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Balance back. Okay? Supporting leg. Down, up, down, up. Leg, each time stretch. Out, out, out. Don't shake. Yeah, I want to see back, I want to see front. I want to see front, I want to see back. Okay? It's going to be challenging, you guys. Ready? Balance. The very end of balance. Be brave. Just let it go. Just don't think about it. Just let it go. You'll be surprised how much you are on your leg. You'll be surprised. Oftentimes when you think about it, create doubts. Don't think about it. Just go. Yeah? Alright. Left. Good job, guys. We made it to stretch. So, that's an opportunity for us to relax a little bit, for sure. But give us an opportunity to feel your leg on the bar. In devant, in auto second, in arabesque. Okay, fully stretched. Your foot can have two positions. One is pointed, articulated, beautiful. Second one is flexed, non-neutral. Down or up. Ready? lift into plie, 3, releve 4, back foot, 5, plie 6, 7, and 8. Écarté derrière, 1 and 2, lift, 3, watch this top hand, and 4, you see? Look at the hand, and 4, naturally the bar is there for you. PK, 6, 7, and 8. Only the left side. 1 and 2, lift 3 and 4, and 5, devant 6, 7, and 8. Écarté devant. 1, 2, 3. Watch the top hand with my head. 4, you see, this has to happen. 4, and PK 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Give us a second to think about the combination. Give us a second, the Instagram has to restart. Give me a second. Oh. Just calm down a minute, okay? Couple things. Couple things are important. You have 1, 2. I want you to be there too. I don't want you to be en route on 2. 1, 2. Then I need you to lift 3, 4. I don't want you to do the leg a flat cross or worse, come down. Lift, front, susu. Pass it back, hand. If you don't feel the hand in front of you, it's in the wrong place. Yeah? Arabesque. Now watch. Écarté derrière. Look away from the leg. 1 and 2. Now watch this. Under the lift. Lift. Look my left hand now. Left hand open. PK. Yes? Side. Lift. Back. And passe. Fall back. Lift. Head. 1. Toward the leg. Écarté devant. Tomber out. Watch my hand. Open. And PK. Finish. Okay? Alright. Let's try it. Challenging. Guys, if you think it's a little dance, it's a little dance. If you think it's just a little dance, it will change the dynamic of the combination so much. Yeah? Left side, especially here, here, there, head. Yeah? It's a little bit of a like little piece of artwork. Okay? Start left side. So the other second go to the front. Okay? Still go up one, please. Let's do it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Sa, fifth, and fifth, and fifth. Same thing to the back. Back, fifth, and fifth, and fifth. Let's do it. And 5, and 6, and 7. And on the long back. 2, and in, and in. Sa, 2, in, and in. Front, 2, and in, and front. Sa, and 1, fifth. Soutenu. We're not going to connect to the left, but we finish to the left. Okay? I feel like I'm fully warmed at this point. That's what you need to do to feel. For the men, what is our idea of fully warmed? Teacher asks you, are you warmed? You say, yeah. So how do you gauge that? My gauge for the men, for the male student, is you get up, do a double tour. Without hesitation, without any thought about, is it gonna work or not? Right away, you're warmed. For the ladies, you have to think about something, right? So truly, that's how you feel. That's the condition you need to be before you go on stage, before you go to the competition. Always feel confident, you're fully warmed, do everything without any hesitation, mentally. And that's you warm. I feel this way right now. I feel like I need to do the... No. My wife said no, so I'm not going to do it. I feel like I'm doing double toe right now. I'm not going to do it. Left. Ready? Alright, we made it. We made it, we finished to the bar. But don't worry. Don't be afraid to come to the center. I feel like some audience feel like they're a little bit hesitant to come to the center without the bar. Don't be afraid. My center is fully designed for all situation. Yeah? I don't give cross floor big movements, but rather it's a reflection of what we did on the bar. Reinforce those ideas. Don't be afraid, okay? In the meantime, stretch a little bit. And you can move your furniture away from you a little bit. Let's do a little adagio. It's almost like a port de bras, okay? Think about it. It's a port de bras. Perhaps one of your legs is at 90 or above 90 degrees, okay? If you think that way, it's much easier, okay? It's like a port de bras combination. We have. Now, here's a moment. Don't be afraid. Right here. 1, 2. Hold 3. Beautiful plie. 4. Releve 5 and 6. I'm sorry. 5. Arabesque 6 and pas de bras and 8. We'll go over it. To the back. 1 and 2. Face back on the skull. 4, around 5 and 6. Tombe. Pas de bras. Right, left side. 1, 2. Hold 3. Beautiful plie. 4, 5 and 6. And that's N. 6. And watch my arm. 7, 8. Back leg. 1, 2. Let's go to plie. 2. Stand up. Face the back. Fully engaged. Both hips. Then right arm come around top of your head. Left hip come in. Becomes croisé devant. A little plie. Push. Tombe forward. Pas de bras. Finish. Let's mark music once. You see, it's this combination. It does not require any more. Honestly, it's like, what do we have here? A panel. Honestly, a panel and a half, that's all I need. Okay? This whole studio is like 3 panels. Think about that. Yeah? I'm not even using half of it, the other side. I'm using like total, maximum 2 panels, total. Okay, don't be afraid. Okay? Deep breath. Think about, don't think about, do the port de bras, okay? And left side. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Don't hold your breath throughout. Especially when you plie, guys, you have to exhale. You see? It's like a deflate. When you inhale is when you come up to releve, push the floor away. When you inhale. You see? Oxygen in, oxygen out. It relaxes us. Why people say when you're nervous or anything, people do take a deep breath. What does that mean, take a deep breath? Literally bring more oxygen into your system and you be calm. Yeah? So the same thing here, works in ballet particularly. Exhale. I'm good to go. Yeah? Shall we try one more time, please? Okay, same side, right foot front. Feel you're doing something precious, something tangible, yet elusive. Always a counterbalance. Yeah? I think for our younger audience, you might be too early for you to understand what I'm saying because you're so worried about the plie, about the fifth position, about your head, and that's okay. You don't have to understand the whole thing, what I'm just saying. But put that in the back of your head. Yeah? Eventually, you will understand. It takes little time. Your intelligence, your intellectual ability in all business, in ballet, is coincided with your physical ability. Your physical ability promotes the intellectual ability in ballet business. It goes up like this. Okay? Okay, good. Let's do tendu. It's simple, we do front and two and back, fifth and back and two and front en face and side and pas de bourrée and passe and fifth. You could just do passe again, two croisé, or you do a single turn, plie, left, 1 and 2, position 3, 4, 5 and 6, position 4. Don't change direction yet until tendu to the side. And to look at my head and then my hands. And pas de bourrée. Look at the hand. That's for ladies. 1 and 2 and single turn. Finish. Your head has to focus on one hand or the other. Think about that. This is something you must do. After turn, you must not do this. Never. One side or the other side. With the hand. With the hand. Okay? Let's go to it. Head. Okay, did you use your head? I hope you did. Plie. You always have to feel like you have it. You got it. Got it. You have it. Now you come up. At the end of your variation, chaîne, step up. Plie, releve. Guess what's most important? Step over that plie. This plie. Now you come up. The worst thing you can do after the turn is your bottom out. You're doing this. Plie. The back heels has to be on the floor. If you think that way, you're completely solid. Plie. Now you come up. Yeah? Good. Let's do it one more time, please. It's all about your thought process. Yeah, so that's the destination. You have to be as direct as possible without any extra thoughts or even worse, wrong information. Direct, correct information. So we don't have any other extra stuff. In ballet, it's not about how much we do. Rather, it's about what we don't do. That's why ballet teachers always say, don't do this, don't do that. It's called corrections. What does that mean? That means ask you not to do the things that doesn't belong there. So simplicity, for example, single period there. That's it. Single period there. Now I finish. Simple. Yeah? Think about that. So, we have fondue. Let's do en face. Fondue front, plié side. Fondue side, plié back. Fondue back, plié all the way front. Coupe, coupe. Passe, other side. Fondue front. Talk about this. You can appreciate if you do this. Lift your leg up as you plie, otherwise you're going to fall out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, all the way to the front. Coupe, coupe. Passe. Arabesque. Finish there. Okay? Almost there. Doing great, guys. Absolutely doing great. Ready? Weight on the supporting side, please. Derrière. Plié. Meet your challenge. Go there. You will be rewarded, but because the second leg of the journey is much easier. If you turn in too soon, oh my God, just the labor, the rest of the journey. Plié, open. Now it's easier. How about en dedans? Give yourself a second to think about what does the en dedans look like. Right foot back. Okay? Ready? Release. The very end, release. Beautiful feeling. Very nice. Good. Let's just do, we did it yesterday. On Wednesday. Front, fifth, side, fifth, back, fourth, and quarter, plie, quarter. But the mechanism, the energy from the back foot to pass it, it's the same, whether you do 3 period or quarter. Look at the back knee. You see? Yeah? Right away, to the side. Then from this side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back, front, side, back, quarter, front, side, back, quarter. And we'll close back the last one. Okay? Ready? Be careful, okay? Let's do left side. Use your plie. Push. Left foot in front, please. The last one was the worst one because my wife was looking at me. Messed me up. I turned around, she was looking at me. I fell over. Let's move forward, okay? Let's do one saute, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, tendu, just like that, okay? Warm up your ankle a little bit, guys. Very important when you are taking this class in a home environment. You have to use your plie more than ever. The floor may not be as sturdy or too sturdy. Doesn't have any grip, too slippery. Plie is your front. Always, always plie is your front. Relax your plie. Plie. You see? Relax your plie. More than, very important, look at my knee. Has to go over, this is the track. This is the track. You can go so deep if you're on the right track. If you do roll, in or out, none of this is good. The knee has to go over the ridge of your foot. Your foot has a ridge, like a mountain top. That's where it's designed to absorb weight, because our feet is designed for walk. You see? It's the same track, walking or running. Our leg is not designed to roll this way or that way. That's the worst mistake you can make. Create a lot of issues, injuries, tendonitis. This side of ankle or outside is being overused or used in the wrong way. If you put your weight directly on the ridge top of your foot, you can absorb so much. Yeah, and that's where the power comes from. Yeah? I show it like this. You see? I didn't use any energy. I just used my plie. Yeah? Watch one more time. Yeah? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, tendu. Second, 1, 2, 3, tendu. First. Ready? same idea. Change, 3, 4. Change, change, 3, 4. 3 times. 2, 3, 4. Arm, close back, left foot. Single, double, triple, left arm. Finish. Calm. Feel the floor. Feel your plie. Right foot front, please. Relax the plie, okay? Very nice. Very simple ensemble. It goes right foot back. Ensemble. Maybe the arm demi-allonge. Ensemble. And ensemble. Same leg. Back and front. Stand. Down. Left. Right. Left. Change and consider 1 and 2. You see that on the ball we did that? Now, here, there. Because our body or head or neck been there. We know. This is not something teacher said, tell you to do, say, what? Oh, been there before. Been there before. Yeah? Alright. What's before the brush? Plie. Plie brush. Plie brush. It's a very rational process. Rational. It's not emotional. Yeah? It's technique. It's rational. Just do 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Don't use your emotion yet. Yeah? I just contradicted myself, didn't I? 15 minutes ago I said that. Now I said don't do it. Preparation. Let's do j'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée. J'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée. Again. J'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée. J'étais, pas de bourrée. Repeat 3 times the first scenario. J'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée. J'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée. 3 times. One more. J'étais, t'enlevais, pas de bourrée, j'étais, pas de bourrée. Okay? Let's mark music once. Don't mark the music, don't mark the arms. Mark the legs. Okay? Think about this as a little dance in your living room. Little dance. Think about this audience. Yeah? Let's try. Wonderful. All right. It's time to do pole bras. It's time for the desserts. I've gone through the journey. Now let's do pole bras. Okay. Fifth position, crossing, right from the front. Thank you so much for a wonderful class. Thank you for all your trust and support out there. I've gotten so many beautiful, beautiful feedbacks from all of you from all over the world. My apologies, I have not been replied to you every single one, your comments. At one point I will because I truly appreciate your trust and your support. I know you can take class from many, many other sources, but you choose me and I'm truly grateful. And I'm a representation of our school, Kirov Academy, here in Washington, D.C. This is a very basic, very foundational idea of what our school is all about. We have many, many beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful teachers. Specialists at their own right. Female teachers, male teachers, part of the variation, everything. I am just one of them. So once again, thank you so much for your time. The time we spent together, it means so much to me at this particular moment. We, every day, it seems filled with stress, filled with dire news. I can truly tell you, there's two things in the world. It keeps me grounded. One is my family, my loving wife, and my children. Second is this empty little space. And you guys. For these 2 hours we spent together, I truly feel peace. I feel at peace. I'm transformed, becoming something, not me. Something going through my body is the art form that pushes me to do what I've been doing. I truly feel there's a sense of energy behind me to push me forward. It's you guys and the art form itself. I truly appreciate that. Thank you again. Please have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, okay? We have questions, okay?
Someone's asking how they can make releve better.
Relevant, okay, beautiful question. Remember we talked about the ridge, the top of the ridge? This ridge is not flat on the top, it's round. Teacher said top of your foot. So if you go down the top of your ridge, go straight down, consists with 2 toes normally. Is the big toe in the front and the second toe, there's 2 toes. So your releve, it is not on, to me, not on all your toes. Majority of the weight is the extension of the top of your ridge. So it's the 2 toes, the big toe and the toes next to it. Those are responsible for majority of your weight. Because as you can see, your toes goes diagonal. You see that? Don't put your weight over there because it becomes like this. This happens. So if you aim, let's say the dots, you aim small, a better chance. So you're aiming, come up releve, is aim 2 toes, directly extend from the top of the ridge of your toes. If you think that way, you're more stable. Yeah?
Any advice on executing a sustained double pirouette?
Good question. First of all, spot. How many spots do you do when you do 2 turns? 2 spots. 1, 2. Must. You have to spot 2 times. Second, your knee, when you go up initially, it has to go there. You see that corner back there? There. I'm already turned up. Now you have to think, your 2 turns finish in the air. 1, 2. Now you come down. So it is not 1, 2. 1, 2. Come down like this. So you have to have an internal rhythm. I'll show you. It goes like this. 1, 2. You see? 1, 2. Now you finish. The internal rhythm is very important. Your head is go with the rhythm. 1, 2. Finish. Make sure your knees to the side, bottom forward, finish your pirouette en passé. Then you go wherever you need to do. 5th, 4th, all that.
Tips on the muscles to do an entrechicot, just to beat front and back. Back front.
2 muscle group. 1 in the back, 1 in the front. So you have to have a scissor. Thinking about the scissor. I see this all the time. Round and round and round. Imagine how hard is that? When you do entrechicot in the air. What if I told you to do around? You would be like, what? But essentially that's a lot of people doing. They do entrechicot goes back and front. It's what? It's a side and side. Side and side. So the supporting exercise you can do on the bar is so simple. Watch me. You can have 1 hand on the bar or 2 hands on the bar. Look at the sensation I do. Back and front, not back, front. Back, fit, front. In, in. In. Other side. Fit and fit. Fit and fit. It has to have that kind of speed. It cannot go like that. Because you know in the air it's not like that. It is in and in. Yeah? Fit and fit. Fit and fit. Helps.
Are oversplits the only way to get the leg up? How do you practice getting that leg up?
This has a somewhat controversial issue because nowadays, if you look at Instagram, you see some of the most beautiful, but in a way outrageous extensions. So when we're always looking at the Instagram and always looking at the social media, it helps. I do that all the time. I watch Instagram, I learn. But I'm not seduced by it. I'm not seduced by the idea. Because every body is different. You work your own body. Okay, conceptually that's the case. Then in terms of how to get your leg higher, you have to stretch. That's the only way. Okay? Now, one thing I tell you, to the back, Miss Erin, can I have a block? Yeah. A yoga block, like this. Okay? Now, I see a lot of students do split, put their foot in the back. And that is so dangerous for which part of the leg? For the knee. Your knee is not designed to put pressure like this. Guess what I do? I put the block on my thigh. That takes away all the negative pressure on your knee. I am putting a stress on my rotator and my hips. And that is the flexibility you need. So it depends how you do it. Okay, it's very important how you do it. So stretch is very important. Okay, so we have to stretch. So if the front, I take my foot. Yeah, I take my foot to as close to my body as possible. Now I stand up like this. Yeah, then I go to plié. I push in, and I stand up. I push in, I stand up. I push in, I stand up. That's what I do to the front. Because it's creating the strength at the same time with the flexibility. To the second, this is what I like. I put my hand behind, I go like this. Okay? Then I just do like this. 1, and 2, and 1. You see? Because when you go to passe, the second position is there. That's where my arm is. I go there. I go there. Yeah, makes sense? So it's never only the flexibility in ballet. That's the difference between all type of flexibility because only useful if there's a strength behind it to support the flexibility. To the arabesque, you saw the block, put it right here, split, and you just come right back. Yeah, you can do it, very small space. I hope that helps. Maybe in the near future, we do a session just about that. Okay, maybe it's useful.
So I think we have time for just 2 more questions.
Okay.
Do you have any tips for fortes? They don't say, but I think they mean turns.
Okay, forte turns, right? In old school, which I do prefer, just me, the bar exercise is very important. This is what you're going to do. Passe, out, back, front. You see? Out, back, front. Out, back, front. Out, back, front. The out means second. For me, and for Kirov Academy, we teach to second. 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 And look at my knee. That's have a lot to do with the structure I just had. This knee is very important. This knee does not go down, rather up, up. You see my knee? It doesn't move. Doesn't move. You see? So when you turn, your left side goes second, second, second. You see? Not back, not front. Go to the wall. Second, second, second. Your working half goes second, second, second. So whenever I go to the plie, that's what I call home. You have to be here. And up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. After a while, after you get this so underneath, under your strength, your coordination, maybe you can add a little bit round to the front. Back there. Never, please. I don't believe it. I don't believe you do this in classical ballet. Definitely not here, you guys. Okay, please. Second, or just a little round here. If you see your foot in front of you, not useful for me. Just for me. Yeah?
Okay, last question. Jeté ton levé. Is ton levé just one leg hop?
Yes. One leg, basically you're doing a sauté. However, the back foot, it's always a however. The back foot, I see this all the time. You see? It's loose. So that back foot is adhesive. It's attached to it. The back coude-pied. So watch me. You see? It's clean. What if I do this? Loose. That does not help for the pushing leg. One leg pushing, the coude-pied leg held in the back there. Working together. That's all the time we have, guys. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful renew. It's about renew weekend with your family and loved ones. And I will be seeing you on Monday, 10:30 in the morning. Thank you so much.